Mecca. It's Mother Mecca. Press the live, press. You can't turn your phone while recording. Okay. Hello. Hello. See, I'm going live. Let me see. Let me get this so I can see you.
Press the side.
Press the side. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not. There we are. Then see. See here. See. See here. Yeah. See here. All right. Well, hello, everyone. I'm here. All right. So, ooh, I got to turn this down because it's a few seconds after me. So, I can hear myself. So, anyway, I said that I was going live today to do some things because I'm moving. I'm going into a different realm and I need to make sure, hey girl, hey. I need to make sure that people know and they understand what's going on. I can't do that. You need to turn it down some.
It's the volume button.
So, all right. The first thing I'm going to do is I want you to think about how you feel right now, right? So right now, you probably just feel chill. You feel like, you may feel chill. Some of you may feel a little down. Some of you may feel there we are, we're in. We're having technical difficulties. So I was gonna have another phone here so I can see what you're saying when you are. Thank you. So I can see what you're saying. Like, hi sis, hi Danielle, hey. So that's what I'm doing. So anyway, I am going now as Mother Mecca. Okay, that's gonna be my YouTube channel name. I'm gonna be doing different things on there. You can go and subscribe. You can like I made a small little snippet, just a small video. Danielle is gonna put it in the chat. So you are able to go there and subscribe. You wanna do that because at a certain part in my show today, I'm gonna do something very special. I don't have all of my workers, my little worker bees that promised me, but I don't do that. I would like to first thank my husband because he is so super awesome. I was in my bed and I woke up and I was like, as soon as I woke up, I was like, you know what? I can have an office downstairs in the basement. I want to do this channel. I want to do all these things. So I was like, honey, can you please, go down? Let's do some things in the basement. He instantly came down here and he got all of this together. So on my little 25-second video, you will see that none of this was there. This is my lovely basement. I'm going to be using it. It's going to be fun. It's going to be awesome. And I'm ready to reveal something. So on my Facebook page, a few days, thanks Danielle, I see it. On my Facebook page, 4 days ago, it was 4 days ago, I asked you guys, I said, hey, does this picture look like me, right? And so I had a few people that said yeah, right? And some people didn't answer. Some people just liked it. I don't know. When somebody asks you a question, I think that you should answer it. Like, yes or no. I got all yeses. The first thing I did, I'm gonna bring it up. And I'm gonna try to cover it so you guys can't see exactly what it is. Okay. So, here if you guys can see that picture on there, okay, that looks like your girl, okay? And so when I saw this, okay, my friend, hey Tosh, my friend Sharon added me to this group called Melanated Mystics, right? And so I was in that group one day and this appeared. And I was like, wait a minute. That looks just like me. I was taken aback. I said, that looks just like me. Okay? And so I asked, what I did was first, I screenshot it and I covered so you can't see what I'm covering. I screenshot it and then I went to my husband first. And I said, honey, did you like this painting I had done of me? He was like, yeah, that looks nice. I was like, okay. Then I went to my kids, my boys first, because, you know, they're in the home. I said, hey, you like this picture of me? They was like, why you get that? Why you get it drawn like that? So they thought it was me too. I said, okay, let me check my girl, Maya. So I went to Maya, and I said, Maya, you like this picture of me? She was like, girl, why you get it drawn like that? That's the only thing they said. They never said it wasn't me. Okay? So I said, listen, this has to be something that is, I'm like, okay, so is this lady like one of my ancestors? That's what I really thought. I said, is this like a grandmother I didn't know? Is that an auntie I didn't know? Is that somebody? Because it looks exactly like me. So, you know, the Capricorn in me, hey, who is 45? Who's 45? Who's 45? Little old me. So anyway, that turns me up. Being 45 turns me up. I don't know why, but it turns me up. But I know why now. Okay. So anyway, I'm very nosy. I'm very good. So I went and I looked at the bottom of the picture and it said artwork done by Caitlin. Don't know her pronounce her last name. So I said, I'm gonna look her up on Facebook. I put her in my search engine. Her page was not like where you can just post on there. So in her comment, she had posted something, a beautiful picture and painting. So I went on and I said, hey, I have some questions about something that you drew. And she says, okay. I sent her a picture of me and then we began to inbox. And guess what the lady told me? She said that, hi Leslie, girl, this is look like me, girl. Did you see my post from 4 days ago? Don't that look like me? That looks like me. I wish but if you go back to see it, I'll post it later too, in the comments on my YouTube channel. But anyway, I went and I talked with this lady and she told me that she does not draw people. Like, she don't just be like, oh, let me draw a person. She has a book of noses. She has a book of eyes. She has a book of ears, a book of limbs, just all different body parts in separate books, right? Then, from whatever she's drawing, if whomever asks her to draw it, she puts it together from the references that they give. And so I felt that was totally awesome and special because how could you just draw that? How could you just draw me? That is literally me. Okay? How could you just draw me from that? And then one other thing she did say she also did. She uses tarot. That says hoodoo. But she uses tarot. So don't get afraid. Don't leave like, oh, here she go. Because of the things that I have been going through since I was 7 years old, okay, I knew that these things are real. Okay, and so right before this happened, some things happened to me in July what was detrimental to actually lead me and force me into this as well. So this is called Hoodoo Tarot. It's a Hoodoo Tarot set, and it's actually one of the cards that's in there. Okay, so you guys, yeah, I was raised in a Christian family. I really was. They are still Christian. They still go to church. My great grandparents started the church. Fine. This book actually explains how scriptures are used along with hoodoo, not voodoo. Okay? It doesn't matter what you feel, it doesn't matter what you believe. I'm just telling you what has been happening to me. I'm not hiding it anymore. I do readings, so hit your girl up in an inbox or anything like that, because I'm telling you what I get from the spirits and my ancestors, it comes to light within 3 to 5 days. I do have some people that you don't know because they haven't told you, and I don't tell people business, that they have come to me and they say, you know what, use your gifts and don't hide it, because it really works. So I'm going to read something out of the book really quick, because it explains something that I highlighted. I don't even know. But see, I'm a real true ELA teacher, because I teach my students, when you're reading something and it's new to you, you need to make notes and stuff. And you shouldn't just believe everything somebody tell you. You need to do it and do your own research, okay? So that was something that I'm letting people know. You can feel, I don't want to ever be in a box again. I never want to be in a box again. So no, I'm not a witch. No, I'm not psychic. No, I'm not a medium. No, I'm not any of that. I'm just Mother Mecca, okay? And so the reason why I'm going to use the mother part, my husband gave me that, because he said, Mecca, you're a mother figure to a lot of people, my students, friends, and things like that. Now, Mecca is mystic, eccentric, calming. I can calm people down and like that. Creative, and I'm always anointed. Okay, so I said I was going to read something, because let's see what I highlighted. It says hoodoo, in addition to being a body of botanical and eccentric knowledge, is also a rebellion against absolute mental and spiritual domination by Europeans. Because, okay, so something else I had highlighted is, but socializing between people of all nationalities was common until almost a century after the establishment of Jamestown. So that was important to me, because right now what's going on in our country, I try not to get with that stuff, but what's important to me, what's going on in our country, how they have all of us separated, and they believe, and they telling you, oh, the Europeans, oh, the African Americans. That is not how people were. Everybody was together. Everybody was doing everything together. And we need to stop that. So, it was just a couple of little things. But you probably really need to read about it, because it is scriptures in this book. I'm not going into that. I'm not asking nobody to believe anything they don't want to believe. That is on you. Mecca's not doing any of that anymore. I will never live in a box again. I am free. I am spiritually free, and I'm going other places. And it's going well. So what I'm going to do really quickly before I move on to other things also, some little sound therapy. And I've learned, and listen, I'm not even going in a box of people telling me, oh, this is what they do. I'm not even saying that I'm going to do hoodoo. I just love this set. I'm telling you why I love the set. I love the set because my face is on the cover. That's why I love the set, okay? So I think I'm going to get into other sets, but right now this is my main set that I'm using and that I'm learning about. Now, I have put it in my head that when I go Counterclockwise, I am removing things, and when I go clockwise, I am adding things to my life. Okay, so I want to add a little piece for you right now. I can do that all day. I'm serious. I can do that all day. This is just, it was given to me by my daughter. I know you guys know that because I told you before. But this is a lot of healing in sound bowls. So it's nothing demonic. You know, they have really messed our heads up to really believe that these things that brings peace and to us that is demonic. It is not. I know it's not. But Meth is not afraid of the dark anyway. I walked around in the dark a lot. It gives you a lot of peace and healing. So I am going to pull a card, and that is probably what I'll see what we need to learn about tonight. I'm not going to do it. When I pull my cards, I never really talk about them right away, because I like to, with some of my friends, they allow me to do this. And so what we do is we go through our day, and then we do the cards later, and then that way we can see if it's really real. And it always turns out to be. So I want to thank, I don't know if they're on right now, but my life coach class really opened my eyes also. Oop, that fell. So I'm going to take that one. Boom. I was only doing one card, and that one fell out. So that's what we wanted. I love it. I love it. And it was funny that that's how it happened, because I was thinking about Kiana. She is the best card popper ever, and she is the one that actually led me to Master Course, and where I did the life coach class. But I want to give a shout out to one of my Facebook friends. I don't know if people know she does tarot, so I will not. She knows who she is though, so I will not say her name until I get absolute permission. And see, I won't say her name until I get absolute permission. So yeah, she is the one. I have to get up because she's the one that gave me my first reading. And I'm going to try to see if I could do something, because my little phony phone is dying on me. Let's see if you still can see me live here. Yeah, you can still see me a little. So anyway, she is the one that did my first reading ever. I was at that time, I was in Virginia. The very first time I ever got a reading was last year. I was in Virginia. And the young lady told me that I am spiritually connected to the people that I love. That was at 2:22 Virginia time. Okay. So it was 1:22 Illinois time. So she told me that. And when she told me that, one of my little cousins, he was posting on Facebook some really, really things about not wanting to live, not wanting to be on this planet, and things like that. So I instantly said, hey, you need to take that down. Do not say you don't want to live. Do not say these things. Do not put that on the universe. Do not say that. Take it down. I told him to listen to meditation music, and I told him to really, really, really just stop saying that. I asked him to please take all of it down. He did not do that, okay? And hours later, he was killed. So I was so many things happened that weekend that led to that, really made me believe that this is something that I need to go into. Okay. And I was in my granddaughter's grandmother's house on her maternal. And at that lady house was so zen and peaceful, and it activated my gift so much more. My grandmother always told me that I had it since I was 7 years old, but being raised to not believe it and things like that, you don't really tap into it. So I wasted a lot of time. I can't. I'm full force now, and I know that it's gonna make room for me. If you don't understand it, if you don't want to be in my presence, it's okay. If you don't want to be my Facebook friend anymore, if you want to stay away from me, that's fine. Because I'm all love. I'm about love. I'm about peace. I'm about serenity and joy and things like that. So I pulled a card. It's some things that I really wanted to do. So, you got to look in the comment section. I want you to go to my page because I'm going to do this I'm going to do it ooh, yay. I'm going to do this every Sunday. And I think I like the 9:30 time because that gives me time to go see my grandson. Hello. That gives me time to go see my grandson. It gives me time to go do my other things because I have 2 other businesses. Mecca just works. Mother Mecca just works. She just does anything that she needs to do. Okay? So, what I want you to do is subscribe to my YouTube channel, please. So when you subscribe to my YouTube channel, each week I'm going to, whenever it comes to my head, because I lead my life through spiritual things. So whenever it comes to my head, then I want to have you be blessed. So this is what's going to happen. You subscribe to my YouTube channel. You make a comment. So right now, Danielle has made a comment. Leslie has made a comment. Audra has made a comment. Tanisha has made a comment. Our women. Our women. And so when you make a comment, then your name is dropped into the wheel of names, right? And then in the wheel of names, it spins. And then when it lands on your name, if you are subscribed to my channel, you are able to put your Cash App in. And then I'll keep putting out your Cash App name for the rest of the week saying, can you bless this person? Can you bless this person? And guess what? People are going to bless you. And guess what? You're going to be a blessing to other people. Because this is just not about me. This is about moving the love across this planet. That's why I get on every morning and I bring joy to my students. When I get on, we are jamming because people are trying to take us down. All you see, Mecca don't watch the news. Mecca, when I'm on Facebook, I don't get into all of that drama that you guys get into. People keep saying, oh, Facebook is drama. Not for me, because I don't allow that in my life. I don't put those type of things into my life and into my spirit. So I also have a email address. I'm going to drop all of that stuff in. So if it's something that if you have a personal question, if you have something you want me to look up, something you want me to talk about on Sunday, even a little bit of drama, we're going to do that because I'm going to talk about something. Somebody gave me this topic. This topic is crazy. So this is my little book. I keep my notes and stuff in. And somebody gave me this little topic. And the topic today, y'all, this is a little bit of drama, but it's the truth that ladies need to know about, because Mecca has even been there before, okay? And when I'm talking about been there before, I'm talking about 2 years ago. Well, I've been married to my husband a year and a half, and then we were dating probably about 6 months. So let me say 3 years ago. I'll say 3 years ago. Ladies and gentlemen, you got to know this, okay? But ladies, leaving items at your male friend's house, or your man, your husband, and this is wrong. I know this is wrong. So I'm not even going to say husband. Let me pull that back. Let's say you're dating somebody. So you're dating someone. You live with them or you don't live with them. Leaving your hair on the sink, leaving your pads in the bathroom, leaving your shoes by the door, leaving see, I'm not seeing it. I'm seeing things on my cell phone, but not that's Sandra Jameson and Danielle Edwards. How you doing, y'all? Sandy Fisher, hey girl. So leaving items for another woman to see does not stop any action. Especially because in this day and age, you got so many women that will do whatever to be with a man, and men doing whatever they want to do. That does not stop any action from happening. And so since somebody asked me to talk about that topic, I said I was going to do that. So we're going to have different topics and things like that. It won't be just, because everything is on a spiritual ground, and we can talk about it spiritually, how you are connected to stop. If you're connected to him like that, then you're going to know in your heart of hearts that it's something going on. Now, it's up to you to stay. It's up to you to say, this is what you're on. Or it's up to you to say, hey, be honest with me, and I don't want to deal with that. Because let me tell you something. Doing all those things do not stop. It doesn't stop it. It doesn't stop a show. It does not stop him from doing what he wants to do. Okay? I know you guys gonna be like, this is nuts. But I'll be teaching, and when I do that, I'm not gonna go live on Facebook because my page is public. So I won't be teaching about that live on Facebook. I will do that from my page. That's why I said subscribe to my page so you can see other little things, because when you're doing YouTube videos, you can put on there that you got to be 18 and older. But I know that I manifest, okay? And I can, like, when I talk about things, I manifest it quickly. I'm saying within 3 to 5 days. And sex magic is one of the things that you can do to quickly manifest something. But you have to be on the same page and the same playing field as the person that you're doing it with. You got to have your intentions good, and they have to be on the same thing, and you go there, okay? So that's what I mean when you're on a spiritual level with that person. You're going to already know what's going on in that home when you're not there. So you don't have to try to leave your pads. You don't have to try to leave your hair. You don't have to try to leave those things out, your shoes and all that, for somebody to know. Because that's not going to stop a woman from doing what she want to do in your house. That's not going to stop her from doing what she want to do in your house. If she want to do it in your house, she going to do it. Okay? So just be with the man if you want to be with him. Because that's not stopping anything. I did my first, you guys, I have done a spell. So I need you, I'm not gonna play games like I'm not gonna play games with people. I need you to know who I am. So before I really came out, I did a spell on somebody, and it worked. And when I say it worked, it worked. Okay? It wasn't nothing mean. It wasn't nothing. I just didn't want this person talking to me anymore. And I didn't want. So if somebody is bothering you or talking to you and you don't even want them to say your name, let me know. Just inbox me. It's nothing dark. There's nothing that's gonna really hurt them. Okay? They just not gonna bother you anymore. Real. I did that. It was called. Then right now, I'm going to Reiki. I'm going to be a Reiki master, because when I say I'm gonna do something, I do it. So I've become a life coach now. So my next level is Reiki. Okay, I'm gonna learn my Terra, but my next level is Reiki. So I want to do that. I've been working with a Reiki master, and he and I and some of my other friends, we put together a safety and shield and greater wealth, we'll say potion, but it's actually an oil. And so what you're going to do with that oil is you rub it on daily, and then you will see things manifest in your life. You'll be safe, you'll be sound, your heart will feel good. People that have, it's really focusing too on people that have mental illnesses, and you have anxiety, and you have high levels of depression and things like that. This oil is going to remove those things from you. We have it fermenting right now. We want it to ferment for probably about 8 weeks. So once we get closer, I'll start maybe posting things so you are able to purchase it. Okay? So right now we don't know prices, things like that. We're just letting it ferment. We're just letting the spirit of it, the divine spirit of it, go and flow through. I had incense burning. That's a money. That's a money incense. And you know what? Am I rich? No. As in wealth? No. But am I happier right now? And more excited? Yes. So I know that it's going to make room for me financially, because it is so. So, I put it out. I can't see what you guys are saying on this phone, but if you have a question, put it in the chat. All right. So, I think what I'm going to do now is start a watch party. Because, Facebook loves to do that. There we are. I'm in my husband's apps. I'm using his phone. See, that's how I can go on my husband's phone. He can go on my phone, because that's all we can do that with each other, because that's you don't have to be telling no fibs. Y'all better come on with it. All right, so I think I'm going to now. I really love what I'm doing, and I know it's going to go higher. Okay, because I came home and I set up, and like I said, I just pulled that card right here. Can you see that? Oh no, that was. Oh my God. Look at this pillow my daughter got me for Christmas. It came with this. And then this was for my birthday from one of my girlfriends. And it says Queen, right? So I was in my room. I had that by my flowers. And so something just told me, bring it downstairs, right? So I brought it downstairs to add to my little, I don't want to say little, to add to my show. And I just saw this post on Facebook and they said, you got to watch for people saying little this and little that. Mecca's little. So, and I always say little show, little this, little that. But anyway, even though my show is little, it's big. Okay? So anyway, I brought down the queen. Okay? And guess what I pulled? The big queen. The big queen. The big queen is the mother of the family. Okay? And again, I am Mother Mecca. Mystic, eccentric, calming, creative, and always anointed. Okay? So I'm super excited. I'm super excited about me pulling that. So I'm going to talk about that in a little while. I was going to go, I should have had me a little timer. I was going to go for a little while. But I'm just trying to tell you a couple other little things. Oh, yeah. I'm going to tell you a couple little things that you can do to help yourself just become a more calmer and self-care. Because I really believe in self-care. When I started doing self-care for myself, I became so much better as a person. And not just for myself, but the people around me. For your children, for your colleagues, for different things like that. Okay? So, one of the things that I do, my baby is so super sweet. I got these again from Maya. My daughter she is so awesome. Even though she doesn't really understand what I'm going through, she really doesn't, she be like, girl, she don't want to hear about it a little bit. Some parts of it, she really supports me. So when she got me these reflex shoes, this really has really helped me a lot too in the mornings. I get up and I actually can walk around in these. I'm going to be at the point where I'm actually get on my treadmill and I actually walk in these. I'm doing it because I know that it's really helping my body. So I also wanted to say, ever since, just a little bit more about me, ever since I was, 7, I was seeing and hearing and talking with spirits. I can really go into realms. When somebody dies, they can really tell me things to tell other people. That's been happening to me since I was a child. I also have like vivid dreams of things that's going to happen that has not happened yet. And so what I used to do is I used to tell, like, okay, so my best friend Daphne, she knew ever since we were teenagers. I would tell her, Daphne, this was in my dream. Let's see if it comes true. So that's where I was as a teenager. I would say, this was in my dream. Let me see if this is going to come true. So I would tell her what was in my dream, and then she would be like, okay. And then when it came true, we would be like, dang, that came true. So then it moved from Daphne being the person I told, and then went to Maya and my boys. And I would tell them that this is what is going to happen. I saw this in my dream, and then boom, it'll happen. And then that's that. So now I'm at the point where I'm not going to fight it anymore. I'm not going to be ashamed of it anymore. I'm not going to hide it anymore. So this is who I am. So you either appreciate me, you either love me, or you don't. It's okay. I mean, I'm good with that. And that's including family. If you don't understand or you want to have a private conversation with me, you can. But it's not going to be a judgmental type thing. And it's not going to be me trying to defend who I am. It's going to be, Mecca, okay, explain this a little bit further to me. What do you mean by you can actually talk to spirits? And then I can tell you that, and I can explain it. But it's not going to be me trying to defend who I am. If you don't believe it, if you don't want to be, If you can't grasp that, then that's fine. Do not tell me about scripture because this book has scriptures in it. The priests were doing spells. The priests were doing all of that. Once people started seeing that they had their own power and stuff, they pulled it back. So that's why. Do not come and tell me about any of that. That's what you believe. You stay there in the box. Mecca's not being in the box anymore. Okay. So I also use crystals. They really, really work. For my birthday, and see, another thing too, I'm like some of the groups that I'm in, like they talk about how their mom said, don't bring that stuff in my house or don't have that around me. It was very beautiful that my mom and people that love me really supported me in this. So this was a gift that my mom got me for my birthday, and I think it was super awesome. And it comes with a little book. I always say little, I told y'all. It comes with a book, and it explains, because that's why it explains all the different crystals that's in there. And this is, guess what? It is a calming set. It's a calming set. And that's so awesome that my mom got me this, because I needed to be able to be grounded, because when I like really spiritually high, sometimes I'm like, and it's like, so I had to learn how what they call grounding. I had to learn how to ground myself. I had to learn how to bring it down. BTC, breath to center, breathing to center. So, they are so beautiful. My stones are so beautiful. I'm still learning like a lot. So I'm still learning names of stones and all of that. But these are so, so, so beautiful. To those. And so these things are real. They come from the earth. The earth and the universe is all around us. And these things are really, really, really good to calm you down, to take away anxiety, depression. Like I said before, when I felt sick, all I did was turn my meditation music on to boost my immune system, drink some tea, and things like that. I don't even take Theraflu anymore, because those things are not good for your body. All of these things that I'm doing has helped me become a stronger person, and they have helped me really get myself together. So I really, really love that. And I really love that people have been supporting me in what I do. I'm not asking anybody to do it. All I'm saying is, if you need help, if you want to understand further, you can inbox me. And as I said before, I'm going to give you all a second right now to go to my YouTube page and subscribe, like it and subscribe, because I'm going to put your name in a will, and then I will, you have to make a comment on this live video though, somewhere, if you're in a watch party or not, and I'll put your Cash App up or your Zelle, and people are going to bless you. They're going to bless you, and I'm going to do that every week, because we have to start helping. We have to start helping each other, and we have to stop. Oh, I didn't close that up. We have to stop helping. We have to start helping each other, and that's what I believe in. Helping each other. And so, another way, I'm going to shout out all of my people too, and shout out different people each week, because I got this little thing here from the Zen Company. And so it is a money magnet. It's really a money magnet. And so what I do is, like bedroom candy. When I go and I do my bedroom candy party, I always have this on my table, right? And it'll be like around some stuff. So, but people will just start, when I take it out and I put it on the table, the people will start, oh, I want to order this, I want to order that, I want to order this, I want to order that. And so I believe that it really works. And that I got this from the Zen Company. You can find her on Facebook. Okay? You can find her on Facebook. I'm going to read to you, and then we're going to get out of here. I'm going to read to you about the Queen. The Big Queen. Ha 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 ha. Oh, look at me. Look at me in the book. This is why I love it. This is why I love this set. Because I'm in the book. And I'm on the cover of this book. I don't care what nobody say. This is me. That's me. That's me. Oh, you guys can look this up too. Because Bishop C.H. Mason, he is the one that started, I think, the Church of God in Christ. But look it up. 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 And I'm going to teach you I want to talk to you about one thing, actually, before we go, that I would like for you to do that I've been doing myself. And I've already seen some popping off from it. So I was mixing her up with Big Mama. It's on page 33. Little things like that excite me because I am a life path number 3. So the 33 really makes me feel awesome. And you see how my light just keep going in and out? Why is my light getting lighter? Life path 33. Oh, Bishop Mason is on 39, which is still 333 because the 9 breaks down to 2 3s. But whatever. So the Big Queen. Oh my God. It's a scripture with it. Isaiah 21:5. So Isaiah 21:5. There's a scripture with the Big Queen. Okay. So that is prepare the table. Prepare the table. Watch in the watch tower. Eat. Drink, arise, ye princes, and anoint the shield. Isaiah 21:5. I've been sitting here telling you that this is based on scripture. You cannot just, I'm not in a box. That's all I'm saying. So the Big Queen is the Empress, okay? And the scripture that goes with her, this is hilarious, okay? The scripture that goes with her is Isaiah 21:5. Prepare the table, watch in the watchtower, eat, drink, arise, ye princes, and anoint the shield. Okay. The potion that I'm making is called shielding. All right. It's already made. We got about 7 more weeks. The plant, it always comes, it tells you about a plant too. So the plant that comes with it is, this is why I laugh, the Jezebel root. Okay. And it's a Louisiana iris. All right. So a Carnival Native American queen smiles as she displays her black hawk. So I'm going to put that up so you can see it. Can you see it? Oh, this is flashing right on her. Oh, I love how the light just beams down. Beautiful. So you can see the card a little bit better. Okay? She smiles as she displays her Black Hawk bucket. Black Hawk was from 1767 to 1838. Was a leader of the Sauk and Fox tribe. He was a powerful warrior who was well known for his bravery and resisting colonial encroachment on his land and way of life. A spiritualist leader from the Midwest named Mother Leafy Anderson, a Mother Mecca, petitioned the spirit of Black Hawk for the protection in the temple. Today, many spiritualists and root workers in Louisiana and beyond work with Black Hawk to ensure victory against their enemies. Okay? The tradition of the Carnival native in New Orleans, as we know them today, dates back to the early 18th century when enslaved Africans arrived in Louisiana. Many of them sought refuge among the indigenous people and were offered it. As a result, the cultures and bloodlines mixed, and their descendants still pay homage to the spirit of love, freedom, friendship, and resistance that brought their ancestors together. This thereby made the Carnival Indian a symbol of boundless beauty and invincibility. I love being invincible, okay? Though most Carnival natives, I don't like to say Indians, so I was reading the last time I said it, may be considered patriarchal to some due to the hypervisibility of men and boys. The Big Queen play an essential role in their tribes. The archetype of the Big Queen, let's read it here so I can face forward. I'll scoot back some. The archetype of the Big Queen is not only a vision of beauty with her ornately embellished garments, but she is also an artist, a teacher, a peacemaker, and protector of this sacred tradition. The Big Queen is everything. Okay? She is everything. Meaning, when the Big Queen appears in a reading, you are being asked to consider your roots in regards to Mother Wit. What would your ancestors say about whatever is going on in your life? What advice would they give? How would they handle the situation? The wisdom of our mothers is a portal to the past. That doesn't mean that you must do things exactly as they did or perceive the world exactly as they perceived it, because that would be impossible. What it does mean is that they should be given an opportunity to speak to you via your consideration. This not only connects us with the women in our bloodline, but also with nature as a whole. The change of the seasons and the cycles of birth, death, and decay will always be, but it is the space between that a Big Queen inhabits. Okay? It is the spirit of continuality and the joy that its true comprehension brings that ensure nothing is ever truly lost, even if it cannot be found for now. Therefore, there's always abundance. There's always abundance, always beauty, and always a reason to celebrate. Where is the demon and devil in that? If you receive the Big Queen in a reading, consider the following. How do you give and receive pleasure? Whoa. Didn't I just talk to you guys about that earlier? How do others and the world come into play? Do I accept abundance in my life, and how? I didn't used to do that. I was a very frugal person. So I never cared about money. I would do anything for anybody without even accepting, and I'd be like, no, keep it. So now I'm learning how, if somebody says, okay, Mecca, I want to give you this, I accept it. I don't deny it anymore. I used to do that. Okay? Now, do I accept abundance in my life? How? Eat, drink, and be merry. All that glitters isn't gold, but it sure is pretty. Do I accept compliments for my beauty? I ain't never had no problem with that. Because, and first of all, don't nobody got to tell me if I'm beautiful, because Mecca really believes that she is gorgeous. Okay? To me, baby. Okay? And style with grace. I am graceful. I don't brag and boast. What aspect of your life do you nurture the most, and what aspect needs nurturing? I do know that I had to do self-care. I had to do some things to get me to the point where I need to be. Okay? And um and which family members or friends do I nurture most, and am I neglecting anyone who deserves my attention? I always have to make sure that I'm not neglecting my husband, because my husband is so awesome in his ways, and he always say, I'll do it, Mecca, I'll do it, 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 I'll do it. So sometimes when you have a husband like that, you don't really check on him. And so that's a check for myself. And I'm glad that that was in there, because that is a check for myself. Because you when you have a husband that's always doing something for you and other people, you always think that they're so strong, and you don't really, you know, help them in that way. All right. How often do you reflect on the beauty of being alive and being you? I do that often. I do that daily. Do I purposely seek reasons to smile and laugh out loud every day? Yes, I do. I do affirmations every day. Okay, and I just really started that. And also, here's a shout out for Kiana again. Kiana, I was using Kiana's affirmation cards every morning. I will pull one of her affirmation cards, and that's what I will, resonate on every day. What do I do on a regular basis to help me restore my sense of balance in a hectic world? You need to take time for yourself. You need to rest. You need to find that peace and joy in your life, okay? To rest. And go camping, take a walk. You need to be in nature. And maybe buy a plant or 3. I do. So what I do need to put down here in this area is some life. It's some plant life. I will be doing that, even if I bring it. Well, I do have a window, so I can sit it there. But I do want to have some plants down here. This is going to be a transformation. This is just my start. And my husband was like, well, Mecca, do you want me to cover that? No, I want to start out like this. So when I go back and look, I can see it, I can see the progression. I can see how far I came. But I really love this atmosphere for what I'm doing this for. Okay. I thought somebody was whistling, but that's part of my music. And then, how does all the knowledge I've accumulated or spiritual work I've done benefit my family and my community? What is my legacy? So that's really, really important to me. That's why I work in the community that raised me. I definitely know I have a solid 2 more years to work at the middle school in the district that raised me. I was in District 147 from kindergarten to 6th grade. Okay, and then I went to Riverdale, and then I came back to Harvey, and I ended at Thornton. So I still send kids over there. So I still feel like I'm really helping my community. What does your mother or mother figure have to say about that? So, my mom is very supportive. My mom is very supportive of me, even when she doesn't understand what I'm doing. She knows I've always been her eccentric child. She knows how I have always been my own person. So even when she doesn't understand what I'm going through or what I'm doing or where I'm transitioning to, she still always supports me. And I really thank her and I really love her for that. I'm going to end on this little story. My dad was killed 25 days before I was born. So what I did was, I felt like in my life coach class, we were talking about trauma in the womb. And I realized that if my dad died and my mom had to go 25 days without him, I probably suffered from, no, let me pull that back. I suffered from some trauma in the womb because, of course, she was sad, and so that could be, some blockages in my life. So I said, well, what I'm going to do is every day I'm going to give my mom a gift, and then I'm going to give her a push gift on my birthday. So it was easy for me to surprise her at first because it was around Christmas time. So I was just going to surprise her and have her a secret Santa. She couldn't handle that. So she had to find out that it was me, even though she continued to play like she didn't know it was me, all the way to the push gift came after my birthday. And that did a lot for me. That brought us together. That made me know that I made my mom smile. Even with my dad, which I call my stepfather, my dad, that brought us all together, and it made us laugh and have some joy, So that's what I did. But I love you guys, and I want you to go to my YouTube channel, like my video. If you look in the comments, my YouTube, my girlfriend dropped in my YouTube link. I'm going to upload my video, and I'll upload this video again to YouTube so you can watch it as many times as you like. And then don't forget, I'm going to put my email address on there. If there's something you want me to talk about, is there a question, I can do private things, and we will go through that for the next week. You can email me and ask me questions throughout the week. My services right now, I still do bedroom candy. Okay, I'm still a bedroom candy consultant. That I'm not gonna leave that, because again, I believe in sex magic, so maybe I can help you guys get that going as well. I also am now a My Choice consultant. It is a wellness company. They have chakra information. They have mantras. I should have brought down it may be in this bag. I'll step away and see. But I should have brought down my little valves. I'm going to start taking something that's called, it's for the brain power to help you focus and things like that. We do have a liquid lipo. You just spray it in your mouth, and it actually targets your stomach. So we have that as well. Liquid lipo. It's different things. Passion. It's for the man and the woman. You just spray it in, and it gives you, it helps with, sex. And that's a really important part of some people's life, okay? And also, I do readings. So I do have some friends, and it was people that's not my friends, that I've done readings for, and I tell you, within 3 to 5 days, they see it manifest in their life because I am really connected with the spirit world. I've been there since a child. I just didn't really tap into it, and when I began to tap into it, I did it in the darkness. I didn't want everybody to know because when you are raised Christian, they teach you that these things are demonic and that they're against the Bible, and they're not because they clearly were using it. The scripture in here. The one card that I did pull today, Big Queen, if you were not on, Isaiah 21 and 5 matches this card. Okay, so that's what that is. I love you, and hit me up. You can inbox me for a reading, or any other questions that you have. Right now, I'm doing one card pull for $5. If you want a thorough reading, something a little bit more, $20. And I get right back with you. And I promise you, you will. It will come to pass. It will come to pass. It will come to pass. Oh, I told you about one thing. It's called, that I was going to tell you about, that I think that you should start doing. And I should have brought that down. It's something that's called a 3-6-9. Okay? So what you do in the morning when you wake up. So I want you to take a regular sheet of paper. We can use my book. Do I got an ink pen down here? No. I'm going to have everything. I told you, each week is going to get better. So, 3, what you do, okay? You write down. So, right now, I'm saying I'm a money magnet. What I'm saying right now, well, Chris and I, we're working together because that's my husband. And at the end of the day, we're forevermore. This is my husband that's forevermore. This is my spiritual man, okay? And he supports me in anything that I say I want to do. And I love that about him. Okay? So, Chris and I, we are writing. Mecca's writing. Chris and I are money magnets. Chris is writing. Mecca and I are money magnets. So, in the morning when we wake up, we write that 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Chris and I are money magnets. Then midday, we write it 6 times. Chris and Mecca are money magnets. We write it 6 times. Mecca and Chris are money magnets. Then at night before we go to bed, we write it 9 times. Okay? And so you're going to do that. You're going to do that every day for 21 days. You will begin within 3 to 5 days. I'm telling you, because what you're doing is you are believing that, and when you're believing that, you're putting it in your subconscious, and then you're also pulling it to you in the universe. Okay? You don't have to write that. You may say, you may not be at that level right now. You may need to say, I believe in myself. So in the morning when you get up, you write, I believe in myself. You write that 3 times. Okay? Midday, you write, I believe in myself 6 times. Before you go to bed, you write, I believe in myself 9 times. And you do that for 21 days in a row. And then you're going to start believing in yourself. I love you. Do not forget to contact me. And please do not forget to subscribe to my page. As a matter of fact, you guys, I'm going to let you guys know who is my winner. I'll come back on Facebook tomorrow and let you guys know who's my winner. And then I'll tag that person. And then we need your Cash App or your Zelle. And we're going to bless you. Let's quantum leap. Let's party. Let's clap. That's another thing. If you want to get out of a situation that you're in, if you want to feel better about anything you're doing, you can instantly move out of it. If you're upset about something, stop what you're doing and clap. See yourself at your graduation. See yourself dancing. See yourself at the happiest time in your life. And guess what? That situation is going to change. I love you all. Bye-bye.